Let's start with UFC's new Golden Gloves will debut at UFC 302 on June 1st, meaning that Islam and Dustin will be among the first to fight with the Golden Championship gloves. MMA Fans also reacted to this by saying, "I swear the gold gloves is trash, nothing beats black. I think challengers should wear silver gloves and champs gold for title fights. How befitting, the icon of the UFC and the pound-for-pound best, the first champ to wear the Golden Gloves is Islam. We truly own this sport." The gold gloves look sick. I got Islam winning that fight, not gonna lie, even though I'd like to see Dustin be a champion before he retires. It looks goofy should stick with the black ones. Should have been black glove with gold lettering, this looks ass. Love it. Renato Moicano bashes Israel Adesanya for wrongly accusing him of wanting to kick out immigrants from USA. During the UFC 300 event, Israel Adesanya and Dan Hooker discussed the fights, including the Renato Moicano versus Jalen Turner bout. Meanwhile, Adesanya criticized Moicano regarding immigration, referring to Moicano's comments in an interview after UFC Vegas 85, where Moicano expressed his aspirations to become an American citizen and serve as a police officer. On this, Adesanya's had said,
"I don't agree with you, but anyone that can express themselves authentically, even like I do. People don't like me or they do or whatever, but I express myself authentically. If you can't do that,
I like him.
I respect that. He does that.
Yeah,
he says, I want to be a police officer for the United States and kick all the immigrants out, or whatever else he said.
Of the United States.
Or not that.
I think he said he was going to.
I'm paraphrasing.
Reacting to this, Renato Moicano clear.
When I say that, to be a police officer to kick all immigrants, man, how stupid is that? If I was a police officer and I had to kick the immigrants, I would have to kick my family, motherfucker. I'm an immigrant. We're from Brazil. My family is from Brazil. I'm not talking about that. First of all, America was found by immigrants. I don't know if you know, but the only Americans that were here first was the indigenous people, my brother. Other than that, everybody's from another place. I don't know if you know that. I'm not talking about immigrants. The immigrants was the best thing of America because you have people all over the world. They are different cultures, and then you have this melting pot of culture and ideas. And what I like about America is free market of ideas. You know, everybody can be different in America. That's not the problem. The problem is the bad guys. The problem is the thieves, the corrupt, the people that want to destroy the biggest civilization of the world today, you know? That's the fucking problem. So shut the fuck up, my brother. It's not about kicking out immigrants, my brother. It's about to killing the bad guys.
Sean O'Malley reveals how much UFC fighters make.
What about your first check of UFC? How much you make?
I think my first pro fight, I made like 800, which is a lot. 1,600, that's a lot for a first pro fight, but it was because I had so much support in Montana. To get into the UFC on the Contender Series, I'm pretty sure it was $5,000 to show, $5,000 to win. So you win that, you make $10,000. That was my biggest payday. I was like, holy fraud, I just made $10,000. That's insane. Pretty much everyone starts out of the same contract, 10 and 10. And a lot of people's contract goes up by like 2,000 each fight. So you do 10 and 10, you sign up 5 fight contracts. You go 10 and 10, 12 and 12, 14, 14, 16, like kind of like that. And so I was able to renegotiate after my first fight. So I was able to make, I think, 20 and 20. Plus I got a $50,000 fight in the night bonus. And that was when I broke my foot. Broke my foot in the 3rd round. That was like my first time I made 100,000. I made 6 figures. So that was 2018. Took 2 years off, came back 2020. I was able to renegotiate again in 2020. I think I made 40 and 40 or something like that. So I was able to renegotiate quite a bit, which is rare because a lot of people.
Because of your branding though, like not just you fighting, but like overall, like you built up a brand outside that sells tickets.
100%.
Sean Strickland sends a message to Paula Costa.
You know, you guys, I like Costa. Costa's nice. He's a funny guy. He makes me laugh. He's pro free speech. I like that guy. But I'm going to make that dirty Brazilian bleed. And you know, I'm going to do it for Brazil because Brazil doesn't even like Costa. So hey, Brazil, this one's for you guys. Let's get it done.
Costa replied to this by saying, "Shut up, I'm half Mexican, speak Spanish, motherfucker." Dricus du Plessis reveal how many Alexa Grassos would be needed to defeat him. Du Plessis appeared on the Shadow Band podcast where he was asked how many Alexa Grasso would be needed to beat one Dricus du Plessis. Listen to du Plessis' answer to this.
How many Alexa Grassos are needed to beat one DDP?
All of them.
As many as there is.
Like, how many can you make?
Like 400.
Let's go.
400 would fucking wreck you. Then we just pile up on you, then bite you.
I'll be like,
Christos Giagos felt really excited when he saw himself getting knocked out in a UFC 300 promo. Christos, who previously faced off against fighters like Arman Tsarukyan and Oliveira, found himself excited as he watched a UFC 300 promotional video showcasing his own knockout moment.
Baby, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be on UFC 300. Look. Sure am. Oh, look at my UFC 300.
That's my man! That's my man!
Alexander Volkanovski shares hilarious video with construction workers.
Mate, you're doing it wrong. You do it then. And don't be a smart ass, mate. I'll sort you out. I used to be a UFC world champion. Yeah, sure you did, mate. Mate, I'm telling you. Yeah, so like I said, I was a UFC champ. And I thought, you know what, I want another belt. So I went to go for a champ against Islam Makhachev. Yeah, much bigger than me, a division above, Dagestani wrestler. Everyone thought I was mad. They thought, you got no chance, mate. And mate, you should have seen it. It was one of the best fights you will ever see. Mate, it's not the point, mate. I got robbed, mate. It's not the point. If you're such an athlete, why are you eating a meat pie, mate? Once I lost 13 kilos in 11 days. 11-day notice I got, 13 kilos. Working hard to make a living. Defending my UFC title against this jiu-jitsu specialist. Everyone thought if he gets put in a submission, he's done. There's no way. And I got put in the deepest guillotine you'll ever see. The whole world stopped. They thought, there's no way, it's game over. Game over, he's tapping, he's going to sleep. I just kept going, pulled through, and then got on top and just gave it to him, mate. You should have seen it. Incredible.
Mate, did you see that BMF fight the other night?
Mate, yeah, BMF. Bless Holloway, mate. Pulling at the ground, let's go, last 10 seconds, knocked him out, mate. I beat that bloke 3 times. Well, you fellas don't believe me, do you? Here, I'll show you, I've got proof. My phone's dead. But anyway, I've got a rematch to worry about. I'm gonna go do some training. Where's he going? Job's not even done.
Henry and Usman gave his opinion on Alex Pereira's Khaby lame-style knockout celebration.
I like an Israel thing or something that Israel did, like showing the pizza. Like, I don't get the inside joke on that.
What's his name? Khaby or whatever his name is that does the video. It's basically saying, there it is, just like that. It's that easy. You can just like that. I think it was because he felt disrespected with what Jamal Hill was saying towards the press conference, because it was cordial, they were friendly, everything was good. And then at the press conference, rightfully so, as you should, Jamal Hill started to sell the fight. He was gun-ho on sleeping Jamal Hill, and once he did it, he was like, voila. There you go.
Daniel Cormier is puzzled by Alex Pereira's success.
How's he doing this when, Chael, with all due respect, because Alex and I have a great relationship, he can't wrestle. He does not know how to wrestle. When they grab his leg, he kind of just falls down. He can't wrestle.
Offensively or defensively. Correct.
No. When he can't wrestle, I'm like, how is this happening when he can't wrestle? But he has got this singular skill set that is so good that it does not matter what he can't do. He's so good at what he does that he's now the best in the world.
Alexander Volkov says he hasn't won a single round of sparring against Sergei Pavlovich. Russian sports site Match TV reported that Alexander Volkov revealed Sergei Pavlovich is a powerful fighter and he can't beat him. Volkov said, Pavlovich hits very hard. It was very difficult to work with him. I don't think I won a single round against him. After every blow, my legs were giving away. To be honest, when he came to sparring, I tried to stand less with him because I understood that every time he hit, some kind of injury could happen. By the way, what do you think about this statement of Alexander?